Hello, welcome to the Arms and Shoulders Express workout. Express because it's basically 24 minutes of exercise, 48 on, 12 off. In between each exercise is 2 exercises per round, 3 rounds in total. So you get the idea, we're going to hit it sort of hard and fast and we're going to keep going. So remember, always core is in control the whole time. You will need a mat because it's all mat based. I'm going to go 4s, which is sort of for me mid, and then 5s, which is slightly heavier. And I'm going to go with a heavy resistance band as well. If you haven't got a resistance band, don't worry. When we get to that exercise, you can actually do a lift with a set of weights instead. Okay, so if you've got those things ready, we shall get going. Just a very, very quick warm-up. Okay, so we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just open out those arms for me. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to do a step touch. I'm going to do that squeeze between my shoulder blades. Good, just get those shoulder blades working for you. Now I'm going to do a reach up and a pull down and in. Reach up and pull down and in. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze. Yeah, keep that energy going with that turn around with the arm. Pushing my heel into the floor. Then coming up with that. Give me that runner. Lovely, good. On the other side. Just nice and loose with that shoulder. Then coming up. Lovely, good. Coming over the top. Getting that core trained to keep low all the time. Let your arms do the work. Then that sweep across. Turn the hip as well. Coming up on the toe. Core pulled in. My shoulder blades back down and in. Lovely, good. Step touch with that pec squeeze. Good. 4, 3. Okay, last one. Up on your toes, reaching up and out. Then in. And well done. So I'll do a quick one, so just give that a little shake off. Okay, get your mats ready. We're coming out and we are going to lie on that floor. Okay, so up today, or now, I'm going to take those 4 weights with me, and then it's going to be my own body weight for shoulder tees. If you cannot do a shoulder tee, we can come down and you can just do me a little lift, come down into the middle and then go on the other side. Put your knees down in the middle if you need to. Okay, so first one is going to be that pec fly and then squeezing in with the abs. So again, a little bit of core work going on here as well. Okay, so here we go, with that pec squeeze lying on the floor. Are we ready? Pec squeeze and then a curl in as your arms go down. Okay, so I start at the top, my shoulder blades on the floor. My arms come out, my knees come in, my arms come back up again with my shoulder blades still being on the floor. So remember, it's pecs all the time on this. Get that long arm right up to the top. Just a little bit of a bend on my elbow. Good work, all the way up. 20 seconds left now. Give me that squeeze in. If you can, try and get that coccyx off the floor without lowering the lower half of your leg. Try not to lift up the feet when you do a reverse curl. You're using momentum rather than abs. That's it, good. Really squeeze on those pecs at the top. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. I'm coming over to my front. Remember, you can be on your elbows for this if you want to, and then just give me a little turn or up, and we're doing a shoulder tee. So I'm in a plank, I come up, I do my shoulder tee. Don't let your hips take over there. And then on the other side. Good, that weight going right through that arm there, down into the other arm. Good work. Get me that lift each time. 15 seconds left. Then your first 2 minutes is done. Here we go, last few seconds now. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Back down onto our back with that pec fly, reverse curl in. Okay, here we go. When my arms widen, that's when my knees come in. Good work, getting that squeeze up. Really feeling it in the pecs now, but feeling my core as well. Bringing those knees in. Three, two, one. Good work. Back onto that. Shoulder tees. Okay, so on your shoulders or on your hands. Are we ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice shoulder tee. Turn it round. Make each one a good one. Try not to bring your hips up in the middle. Don't let your hips lead the action. Good work. Really keep that strength through the core. Last few seconds left now. You're in single figures. Good work. All the way through now. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, onto your backs. Here we go. Into my 5th minute of work. And core really pulled in. Arms go out. Knees come in. That's it, just try and get that coccyx off the floor each time. Feel it in your long abs, bringing your hips up to the front there. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes completed. Good work. Over to your front. Into our 6th minute now. Keeping that nice and strong. That plank into a shoulder tee. Here we go. Lovely, good. Get that nice straight line. Just hold it there for that second. And then we go again. Again, my hips not coming up too high. It just comes with me each time. Really keep your bridge there going. That's it, lovely, good. And up. 25 seconds to go now. Then we're into our last 2 minutes of work. You're doing good. That's it, lovely, good. Keep it strong. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, here we go. The last of our pec squeezes with reverse curl in. I'm here and ready to go. My shoulder blades are on the floor. That's where they stay. Okay, arms come out, knees come in. Yeah, so remember, really putting that effort into these express classes, because I know they're not going to last for long, but I'm still building that strength by getting that repetition. 8 minutes in each circuit. Good. Out and back in. Good work. Squeezing it in. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Onto my shoulder tee. Okay, are we ready? Nice and strong through that core. Here we go. All the way up Do that turn. Good work. So again, it doesn't have to be fast. Hold that position if you can. Feel that work all the way down the side, through that shoulder, and then all the way down. Lovely, good. We have got 15 seconds left now in this first circuit. Good work. 6, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Good work. Okay, are we moving on to our next circuit? And we're still going to be on the floor. It's going to be a tricep drop. With or without the legs coming out. And then I've got the band. On my band, my knees are wide, but my toes are tucked together. My glutes will really help me to get to the top here. Out, broaden them out. So using the outside of your shoulders to get that turn out, that expansion of the band. If you haven't got that, you can do it with the weights. Here, out, and come back in again. But again, band, really good piece of equipment. Okay, lovely, good. Here we are, we're on the floor. We're going to do that drop down. So choose which weights you want to do. And we are doing that tricep drop. Then I'll introduce the leg out as well. Okay, so it's here. My knees are up, tabletop. Okay, down to my forehead, and then lift. Now the lift, get that correct, is only about, that lift is only about straightening off the elbows each time. Don't put it over your head, it's not a swing over your head, and it's not a lift up. I do not take my shoulders off the floor like this to do the lift. Shoulders always on the floor. Now if you feel got all of that under control, when you get that drop, if you want to work your core as well, when you get the drop with the tricep, you can introduce the leg. Again, it's up to you how far out that leg goes and how low that leg goes. But don't lose sight of it's the triceps that are doing the work. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. We're coming up, over to our fronts, into that kneeling position, wide with the knees. I push up through that V, and my band's here. And I come up, I go down, I come out. I go up, push out into that space, and then squeeze up. Arms come out and down, long and over your head. So again, just drop straight down with that tension still on the bands, and then even more so on that last little bit. Lovely, good. Work really builds up here on the outsides of your shoulders. You've already used them in those T's. My shoulder blades pulling my arms down, so don't let your shoulders come up. Last few seconds. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Are we ready for our second set? Tricep drops. Get that under control, and then if you want to, add the legs as well. So here we go. Shoulder blades on the floor. From my shoulder to my elbow, my arms do not move at all. That is my basis, and then I get that lift through the triceps, through the backs of the arms, and when I've got all that under control, I can start with the leg as well. If you want to start with the leg there, just getting that drop. Lovely, good. And then on that drop, really feel that your spine is as still as it was when you were just doing a tricep drop. Don't feel that it's pulling you out because you've really got that zip and hollow on. Good work, really working those arms. That's it, and all the way up. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, are we ready into our 4th minute of work? Okay, here we go. Okay, so sitting back down into that V, then I come out, then I squeeze it out. Up over my head again, sit back down, push up through your glutes, Really squeeze your glutes to that point there. Keep you nice and steady. Down. They stretch out, and then they squeeze to get me up, and then out. Good work. Squeezing it out. Lovely, good. My shoulders do not come up as I get to lift those arms up though. Are we ready for our next set of triceps? 3, 2, 1, and well done. Back onto our backs. No real recovery on these. Just that endurance being tested. Okay, so here we go. Good. With or without the leg drop. From the very beginning if you want to. But remember, don't do the leg drop at the sacrifice of doing the proper arm drop down. And remember, getting those elbows super straight each time. Really feel that they lock up at the top here. That's what's going to get your triceps working for you. Lovely, good. Getting that drop. That's it, lovely, good. Well into my 5th minute now. You've got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, knees out, toes pointed, back together. I do that drop with my shoulder blades pulled down, shoulder blades still pulled down, and then push out. Push back, up, out, squeeze it. Lovely, good. "20 seconds left now. Well done. Second circuit, 2 more minutes of work. Out, squeeze it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. And then I'm lying on my back again for that fly. For the tricep with the leg drop out. Okay, here we go. Down to the floor, and then that leg goes out. That's it, good. Just keep on checking that if you are using your legs to go out, therefore using your core, that you haven't lost sight of what your arms are doing. There we go, my 7th minute of work in my 8-minute circuit. That's it, lovely, good. Get me that lift. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Those triceps all the way up to the end. Okay, we're ready for our last minute on our second circuit before we move on. Okay, here we go. Dropping it down, pushing it up through the glutes, out, strong. There is strength on that band all the time. When I lift it above my head, my shoulders don't go with it. My shoulder blades are pulled down and in, as is my core. And core, pull down. That's it, good. Push. Up. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Our last circuit. Okay, on my first one it's going to be a Superman. It's really going to be an all body experience, but my top half and my bottom at the front will also be working really hard for me. The Superman up into a bridge. So I go Superman from here, Superman, then down underneath me, nice lift up into incline, lift up, and now the option is with you, knees down and go down in that nice plank, or you can take your knees off the floor and give me that plank to the floor. Okay, lovely, and then we're going to use that heavier weight behind my leg, and it's going to be a squeeze and then out on that bird dog, really working the core, really working the shoulder here. If you don't want to do the turn for any reason, you can be here and you can do me a lift on both sides. If you prefer to do your shoulder work that way. Okay, are we ready for that Superman action? Okay, here we go with the Superman. Okay, we're up and out. And I put my hands underneath my shoulders, coming up nice and strong into that incline, into that plank. Now I'm going to go down in a plank, really working my upper half. Okay. Working that chest, working those shoulders, up into that plank. Then I come down, just slowly, and try and come down in that plank all the way. Up onto your elbows, up into your toes, and then down. Lovely, good. Don't rush it. Make each movement a good one. Up into that plank. Last few seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. I'm going to put that weight behind here. I'm going to use a bird dog, but I'll do bits of each so you know what you're doing. So again, I'm coming up and out. I curl this under, and then I come back out again. So really squeezing that shoulder to get up. You can be just lifting a weight here instead. Here, work goes through your other arm as well, because I never let my knee come to the floor like I would do if I'm lifting that weight. So give it a go, see if you can get that squeeze really on that shoulder blade each time, and get me that lift. Other arm working hard for me. Keeping me stable, keeping me up. Here we go, 10 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Down into your Superman. Core definitely pulled in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up. Lift. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. That's it, good. So again, the option is you come down onto your knees and go 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're getting that arm strength. Up, lift, coming down. Up. Good work. Keep it under control. Try not to rush it. Here we go, Superman. Coming up into that plank. Last few seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. And on the other side now. So again, on this one, I'll show you just as a lift. So I'm in my box. I lift a leg and I lift an arm, but my knee goes back down. So again, if you feel happy doing that, do not tuck under the wrist on that lift. But you can feel that core working for you, whichever one you do, this one or the bird dog. There's just less work to do on this arm because I am putting that knee back onto the floor each time. That'll be good. 20 seconds left, but there is a good strong core work going across me here in the middle there. 10 seconds left now. Give me that squeeze, give me that lift. Elbow goes out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Down. Okay, into my Superman. My third Superman. Here we go. Up. lifting up, lifting up. I'm going down as a plank, but remember you can put your knees down first and go down as an incline plank. Up, up, then down. Good, knees, toes, then down. Up, single figures now, then down. I'll get back up on this, last few. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, I'm going to do the bird dog on my next one, just because I'm going to do parts of each. So remember, you can be doing a lift here if you want to. The only difference here is there's always weight off that leg. So it comes in under, it goes back and out. You have to really squeeze on the back of that shoulder right down to my lats to get my elbow out and even with my ear. Good, and that work really builds up on that other arm. Good work. Really work at this now. Keep that strength. 10 seconds. You've only got 2 more minutes of work after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Okay, that's Superman. Our last of our Supermans. Keep it strong. Core pulled in. Here we go. On the floor. Legs and arms off the floor as much as you can. Coming up. Up. Now going down. Just nice and slowly. Coming up on that Superman. Lovely, good. Up. Seconds left. We'll get at least another one down here. Okay, coming up. I'm up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay. Up into that bird dog or the lift. I'm going to go through bird dog. Okay, ready. Here we go. I curl it under. I come out and up. That's it, really feeling it through my core. As you get that lift, make sure it's not your lower back that drops. 30 seconds left now, stay with me. Good, get me that lift. Feel it in that glute. Through the core there. 20 seconds left. Lovely, good. We're coming down into our last 10 seconds left. Up, keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. You have finished that intense session. Okay, so I'm just going to sit back on that. If you don't want to sit right back, keep your hips up higher. Lovely, good. I'm just going to take that music off, that's it. Just relax into that short stretch again. Now if you can, keep your forehead on the floor, hands go around to your lower back, roll your shoulder blades back and then lift your arms. Get that nice stretch out through the chest. Okay, lovely, good. As I come up, I'm just coming up to kneeling and I'm going to just stretch out those shoulders. Remember, shoulder itself low, arm is straight and locked, and bring it across. Good, and then on the other side, dropping down, bring it across. Okay, lovely, good. I'm coming up so I can do my calf stretch out, and then I've got that tricep stretch as well. Lovely, good. And then on the other side, pushing down into the heel, and up with that arm, and then the tricep. Lovely, good. I'm going to do one bend forward because that middle section did work for me as well today as the arms in that core. I'm coming into that tabletop there. So again, tabletop, my shoulders are flat in between them and down into my lower back then. I'm going to interlock my fingers. I'm going to stretch through and pushing my hands down towards my feet. Try to keep straight legs at the back if you can so you get a full body stretch down the back. Okay, lovely, good. And now coming up, so really look after your core there. Pulling it in and then up to the top. Really grow up nice and tall. Lovely, good. Get a little shake out and very, very well done. Good. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Do leave me any comments if you want to, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye bye for now.